Okay, hello everybody. My name is Divo and I'm coming from Sweden. And I'm a teacher in hair and makeup in Sweden, stylist teacher. And I've been there for 7 years now. And I actually, in the beginning of my career, I am a hairdresser. And in Sweden, I worked with celebrities and I worked in Stockholm, which is our biggest city. I'm not good at English. I hope you can understand me. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do a styling today because I talked with some of you and you said that you haven't seen so much styling with tools. So I decided to show you that. So what I'm going to do today is to show you how you do waves with an iron tool. So would that be an interesting thing for you guys to see?
Yes.
Okay, then let's start, right? We have much to do. So, I don't know how you guys work, but when I tell my students, they always have to, do the sections. Because if they don't, it will end ugly. The look won't be that good as it. In Sweden, you go 3 years to school.
Oh wow.
Full time?
Full time. And when you have done that, you have to do 1,500 hours to just have the chance to do the diploma or degree to get certified.
License.
License, yeah, but you don't get license after 1,500 hours. You have to do that to just do a test, and then you have to go back to the salon and do it again, and then you can do the big.
Volunteer, you mean? Like as into?
Yeah, like you can work
Oh my god.
close to yes, and you do that. So 1-2 years after your school, it depends on you, how good you are and how motivated you are and how hard you work. And then you get finished. So it takes, but of course you can take a private course in makeup and private course in hair and it will only take you 1 year and a half, but you won't be licensed. You won't get the license. You have to have this long.
What if you're licensed in the United States and you move to Sweden? Does
Then,
that work?
yeah.
Can you use that license?
Yeah, of course.
There you go. We just broke everything up.
I think that works in every country, right?
No.
I don't
No?
know.
You have to get relicensed.
Not
It
here?
depends, right? Not.
Here in US, you have to go to
Come in.
each state. Like California license might not work somewhere else.
Okay.
Now they're trying to make it like,
Which is ridiculous, honestly. You're
yeah,
in the
but
United
it's
States.
about, I think, paying a fee.
How about I move and make the fee and just move on?
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 things, because now in the neck it's too short and the iron tool is too big or fat. So I can't use this one here because it won't be anything. So I have to use this one to make waves. So it's interesting for you to see how to do waves with an iron tool like this. So, okay. Okay, in, turn it up, now it's on. Turn it up, wait for a second, and then back. So what's happening is that you're getting volume, and then you get it pop up. So if you do it all the way, we can then finish it, so it will wave. Okay, let's do it again. You can ask things and I answer.
Can we
So
turn her
I-
a little this time when you do it?
Sorry?
Can you turn her a little so we can see?
Yeah, of course I do.
And if you want to pump up the chair, you can on the side.
Okay. In, turn it up and stay here. And when you stay, just flip it. So, you got the bounce, and then you got the ends out. And the most important thing when you do a hairstyling is everything matters. You can't just do it quick or something. You really need to do this. You can't.
Are you on medium heat or max heat or?
Actually, I don't trust anything of these tools, so I just put it on max because I want you to see the results. But of course, that's why I told you why I work with GHD, because that's always 185, so it doesn't damage the hair. Yeah. So, more spray. I love spray, even if it burns
Would you
the
use
hair.
the same concept even if it's longer hair?
Sorry?
Would you use the same concept of doing this curls even if it's longer hair or
If
no?
it was longer hair,
You wouldn't.
so you're going to see me soon. I'm going to change to this one. But now in the back I have to do this because I need to build up volume and I need to build up, pop. So that's why I do this. But if she had longer hair,
No need for that.
I didn't have to do this. I could only just use the iron. The one thing that I learned when I was a student, I was a mad student and a crazy student because I didn't want to go home and I didn't want to quit and I always worked and I always tried to get better and I always wanted to win competitions and things. But when I got a bit older, I told myself, it's okay, you don't have to be the best, just be good. So you should think that way too. And it will pay off. So now you see I do three, right? 3 steps. Okay, one in, and then out, and then in again. And why is that? Because now it's getting longer, right? Yeah, but it's gonna work because I need the pop, so it's okay. Now we can change the tool, I think.
So what kind of celebrities have you done?
Actually, it's Swedish celebrities, so I don't think you know that. Because Swedish celebrities is nothing compared to America, so. But.
And what's your favorite thing to do?
I think I'm a colorist, so that's why I choose your hair, because it's funny.
Not as in funny, as in fun colors.
It's fun, Fernanda.
Yes, it's fun colors.
Actually,
I'm trying to save you, buddy.
in Sweden we have a competition every year, hairdresser award, and they always do this kind of stuff.
Nice.
So I think you're forward. Okay, now we're using this one to make waves, and this is also important because you really have to like doing this, and you have to use your whole body, because if you don't, it won't be this kind of curls. It will only be curls. So watch it. Okay, don't take too big
Sections.
don't take too big sections. Thank you. This is max. Don't take more, and take like a
Square.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
Is IKEA as big in Sweden as it is here in America?
What is Kia?
IKEA.
IKEA. Oh, yeah. Of course, yeah. But he died recently, right? The owner died.
Oh, we didn't know.
Okay. Okay. Look. Okay. 1, 2, and hold. And drop it. And do it again. One. And twist it. Two. You have to twisting it. Because if you don't get the volume, and we need the volume. Don't think about the ends. The ends has to be, because it's going to be a nice contrast. It's going to be very wavy inside, and then, so you have to think about the roots. You need the bounce in the roots. This is a very wet hair in Sweden. My students don't have anything more. I think it's just different stuff. And you see that I'm holding everything the same all the time.
Yeah, so you're going, all your waves are going in the same direction.
Yeah, and I don't change like this or this. Or I always have the same.
How do you work with the celebrities or clients? Do you have to go through the agency, or you book them yourself?
No, actually, it works like, yeah, you can go, the agency can call you, but that's not often. They only do that when they have like Idol or something, then the agency is calling. The channel, TV calls, hey, can you come? Okay, of course, I'm coming. But usually you have to be friends with them. You have to get contacts, be friends with them, hang with them, talk with them, live with them. Because there's always people who likes to work for the celebrities. So someone else can come and take your job. So why do they choose you? They choose you because you're easy and flexible, and you don't have your own minds and thoughts and issues. You just do what you get told. So if they don't like your style, you have to change it, and you have to change it, and you have to change it, and you have to change it again. And forget that you changed it. So, but it's very funny to do that. But now, actually, these last years, I'm just taking the students with me. So when I do a job for a makeup brand like Max Factor or makeup store, I bring the students with me and let them doing it. So I don't do it anymore. I mean, as a teacher, we can't do it and take the credit. You have to do it for your kids, for your students, right? So we do it together, and I take around 8 or 10 students with me, and we do a show of 15 models in 4 hours. So I have to tell them exactly how they're going to do everything, and I can't do anything because I have to check what they are doing.
That's nice.
So, but we are like a big family in my class, and I always tell them, if you're 5 minutes late, if you're 2 minutes late, you don't have to come. I don't want to see your face. Because I hate people who is late, and I hate lazy people. And students that don't take the education for real or serious, they don't fit there. And the ones who book me, they don't want lazy students. I mean, I can't have students with me that look like this. Divo, what are we going to do now? That doesn't work. I have to have happy and kind students that helps. Like you. I didn't know your name, color girl.
Fernanda.
Fernanda?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like you wanted to help me. That was very kind and smart thing to do, because now I will remember you. So if you want to come to Sweden, I will help you. But Sweden is a small country for you, so maybe you shouldn't. Sorry?
Do you have good food?
Good food?
Yeah.
Sweden has good food. Sweden has very clean food, and everything is doing from the ground. Healthy. So, I mean,
Then definitely you'll see me there.
or makeup store. And we do, on the weekends, we do jobs for Max Factor. They are sponsoring me and Olivia. So we take the kids with us, the students. And the thing is, the school is paying me, but we don't get paid when we do stuff like that. Sometimes you get paid, of course you do, but it's still nothing. It's okay. One night you work from 6 in the morning to the 10 in the evening. You will only earn 3,000 Swedish crowns, which is $300. It's nothing. So you can't do that can't do that for living. You have to do a lot of stuff. And of course, when I go out and if an idol, when they book me, okay, they pay, they do. But that took me many years to get that. So I can understand if it's harder for you guys here in LA, in the US, to get the chance to be there. But you shouldn't stop. You should really try, and call them, because they always need people, because they are messy. They forget stuff. They always do that in our business. In our how do I say it?
Business, business.
Industry. Yeah. They always forget stuff. They always forget people. They always need people. So you just need to send emails and call every time they have it, and they will eventually let you in.
Do you do updos as well?
Sorry?
Do you do updos at all?
I do that.
You like it?
Yeah, and I was planning to do it today, but I changed my plan. I do, of course. And you know, when we teaching the students, we have to think about two things. One, we have to teach things that you can learn, that you can do good. And two, teach you things that goes fast, that doesn't take you 4 hours. So that is sometimes, oh look, this is not okay. So you should be angry on me.
Well, I'm blind, so I can't really see.
Good.
What are you doing in the US?
I'm here with my friends, and my friend is owning a company in Sweden, a brand new clothes company. So we are here and taking photo shoots for his website and doing commercials for his new brand.
What brand is it?
It calls DM. It's new in Sweden, but in 7 years he got from nothing to worth 100 million. So he's doing it well. And we took the fashion pictures in the famous area, because he wants the clothes to get the feeling that, oh, this is the clothes that Kim Kardashian using, and like that, Kylie Jenner. So we just went around in the Beverly Hills and the beach, Santa Monica, do the Pamela or something, So that was fun. We took amazing pictures. Okay, now we have finished the back front. It looks cool, right?
Yeah.
So now we have to do this side. And now we have to do the curls so it goes like that.
Away from this. On both sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have
long enough, it doesn't really matter if they're just gonna wear it curly, right? Like, unless they really want it off their face. You know,
You're right.
it doesn't matter which way they go around the face, because they're just gonna come down, right?
No, I don't think so. I think it's matter. But maybe it's not a big matter. But fashion people will see it. Fashion people will see the difference. And
Divo, do you have a state board or anything that controls like the beauty industry in Sweden?
what do you mean?
We have a state board, which is a government agency, and students have to go and take the test, and sometimes they go to the salons, see if salon is set up good, they give, you have something like that?
Yeah, we have FSS,
Okay.
hairdresser. Hairdresser pay every month, so
Oh,
they can arrange that. Did I burn you?
No,
No.
no.
Okay, thank you.
so everybody pays a fee.
Yeah,
Here,
but they don't have
yeah.
to pay a fee. They
Oh,
can choose if they trust them and if they think that they doing good.
oh, so it's an association. So in California, students have to renew their license every 2 years, and they pay $40 fee. Is it 40 right now, right?
Okay.
And this state board, which is like governmental agency, it makes sure that the business is working properly. There's sanitation in the business. Every rules and regulations and the laws are followed. So they have inspectors, and those inspectors go around and they inspect if people are not following the rules. They give them citations or
Yeah,
tickets.
they yes, but we only have one thing, and that's just for the high the milieu. No, it's just for the air and the air, if it's good air or if
Air quality. Okay.
yes, air quality, and if there is good room or if it's clean. They don't accept if it's not clean,
Okay, that's good.
but nothing else. What do they do here?
They look for sanitation and client protection.
Okay.
So the client is draped or protected.
Sounds good. We have in Sweden they have to choose.
You can't have all of the above certifications.
You can have makeup and hairstyling, but you can't get all of it. You can't cut and makeup, and you can't barbering, and you can't do all of it. So
What do you do?
I do all of it, but that's because when I went to school, I did the hairdresser, and then I go to a private school and did the makeup, and then I worked 7 years in the fashion in the school, but it doesn't do it anymore.
So you can color, you can cut, you can style.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not best in everything. I'm not. I'm doing. Makeup is not the best thing I do. I do it good, but not the best thing.
In Russia, I know you have to be a nurse to be a skincare therapist. Is it how it is in Sweden?
Yeah. Yes, but not if you just do mask and wash their faces. Only if you use Botox and Restylane and things like that.
Okay.
So here too.
It's the same, yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want to do all of it? It's the same in Sweden. I told you guys 3 years just doing hair, or 3 years just doing makeup. You can't do it in all of it in 3 years.
But here we have 1 year, we have to do like 80 perms.
Oh shit!
We have to do everything, like rotor set.
Well, then you Then you see, I mean, kids don't learn biking in 1 year, so why should you learn everything in 1 year?
But when they
That's
don't
the first
learn,
one.
they can take continuing education classes. They have those all over. You know, once you get your license, you take classes. We never discourage that. But you always continue taking classes.
That's good, and it's always good to be very good on one thing, and then go to the next,
Yeah.
as I did, and then you can always fall back on hair, as I do, or makeup, whatever. I mean, Olivia, she's very good and talented in makeup, and I am very good and talented in hair. But she can do hair, and I can do makeup, and she can do clothes, and I can do clothes. So, and when we need an expert in something else, nails, I can't do nails, then we just hire someone, or ask a friend, or, I mean, me and Olivia, we know people who is very talented in nails. So we just ask them, oh, can you come to my class, then I can come to your class.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need to use always the school. We can just plan it. We can just decide. We can make the school. You don't need to wait for anyone.
So in your classes, the students practice on people that come in and get cheap haircuts and styling, or how does that work?
Actually, we have 14 station. So there are 2 students doing on each other.
Oh.
Always. So if they do the hair or if they do the makeup, they're always doing on each other.
Oh.
And you can't say, oh, I don't want to. You have to live with that under the...
So you never have walk-ins, like
No
random
clients?
We have, but only when I gather them. Can you 5 people come? And then they don't work alone, they work 3 and 3. So because I think that we can't do everything, we can't do all of our own. We need help. I need help, you need help. And you're still learning. I mean, when you have to choose a color, you can ask your friend, what should I take and what should you do? And then you will say 1, 3, 4 options, and then you will decide. And probably it will turn out very well. But of course, in the salons, they have regular customers, yes. Because we have a lot of practice.
We have them here. We get every 3
So
days.
you're never...
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, we get walk-in clients, literally from 10 a.m. till 2, let's say sometimes. And we do color, everything. It's just like you would work in a
As
salon.
a student, I would love that, but we didn't have that. So I went to the salon after the school, and I was helping them to 11 in the night. So in Sweden, there are 2 days in a week, always in a salon. I'm practicing, and the salon doesn't get paid. They just do it because that's how it works.
You don't have to be licensed to work in a salon?
No, but you don't working. You are there to learn. So you're just helping. But I did work. Yeah, I did. But in Sweden, we don't have that. They can work. You do that. Keep doing it.
So one more
And
question.
Take Grandpa too.
Is it easy to open a salon over there in Sweden?
Yeah, it is. But yes, soon it's illegal if you don't have a license. But now you can do it without a license.
Oh, look at
I'm
the
not a teacher for real. So that I think that is similar. But in the salons, there are still people who is not licensed that works. I mean, the license is an issue too, because you have to find a salon that pays you before you get good enough to take your own clients, and that's not easy to find. So that's why the government haven't said yet you have to have a license. It's the FSS who says that.
Oh.
So they want it to be.
How do people get paid? Like, does the owner pay salary to the person, or do they have 50-50? How does it work? Because we have different systems here.
No, that is money stuff in Sweden. You know, get paid. It's very strict. You can't take tip. You can't take any dollars, any crowns in your pocket. Oh, thank you. You can't do that because then you do a crime. So you can only earn money that is white, white money. That's very, very important for sure. So and that's good because they pay. I mean, they pay. You give your bank number, credit number, and you get employed.
No, but the question is, so if I go into a salon,
Yeah.
And the price is $25.
Yeah.
Does the stylist make that amount of money, or is it like 50-50?
No. That goes to the owner, and then the owner has before that decide how much you are going to earn.
Oh, is it hourly?
Yes.
Or is it per service?
No.
So whether you're working or not, they're paying you.
Yes, and you can't hire someone and don't pay. You have to pay them, even if they work or not work. So in Sweden we have an issue. We have lazy employees. Yeah. So they can just sit on their back and say, "Oh, I'm sick today. I have a headache. I can't work." So they still get paid, and that's the issue. You can't even get away with them because if you do, the government will sue you. They do, and that's why that's why you can't work black. You really have to work white. You really have to have a contract, but of course there are people who works without a contract for 6 months, and the owner how do I say it? Okay, I don't know how to say it. Of course, there are always, cheaters. Yeah,
So
but
the owner takes
it's
the
not a
risk.
big
He takes
issue.
the risk to get caught. That's what you mean?
Yeah,
owner?
they don't take the risk, but there
They
are
don't.
some who takes the risk.
They do.
Yeah, and that's always not good for the employees.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say it again? In Sweden, you will have your base. What is lön? What is
Salary?
salary? Yeah, you will have your base salary, say $2,500, and then you get 10% on everything that you bring to the salon. So if you're talented, you will earn more. If you're bad, you will earn nothing.
We like that. We like a little incentive to do better work. Yeah. That makes people move and work and go, yeah.
What is one thing you don't like about hairdressing?
One thing that I don't like about hairdressing is I think I worked in an area where all the clients were very, they thought that they were rich and, so pretty and everything. And I like them because I like the style, elegance, and I like that world, but still you don't have to be...
Attitude, it's
Yeah,
called.
you don't need the attitude, and some of them has it. They has it and they don't get, they can be really rude. If you are, but when you are known and when they know you, they kissing your ass. So it depends on you, but it can be hard, yes.
Or haircut or hairstyle?
Yeah.
Like what happens there? And they say they don't want to pay for that, what they don't like. Do they still have to pay or?
Ooh, that never happened to me. If that would happen to me, I would quit and never come back. But I had clients that had say, I don't like the color, it's too gray or it's too yellow. Can we do something about it? And I say, I see it first. Oh, sorry, it didn't went well. Can we do it again? If it happens, I mean, it happens someday. for everyone, but you have to fix it. You can't leave the client. Oh, sorry. You can't leave the client without fixing it. That would be bad.
You fix them right away, or you make them
right away. And if I have 3 at the time because I'm late, then I have to do it. But that doesn't happen often. I mean, once in a year.
What do you do with late clients?
They are not late, but because I hate late people and they know it. But sometimes I say to them, if you're going to be late next time, darling, you can't come to me because you know that I have too much to do, so don't waste my time. There's so many hairdressers, you can go to whoever you like. So I say that once, and they learn, and they respect you. You can't just let them. It doesn't work like that. But still, you can say it in a very kind way. You can say it like you're her friend. You can say it like, so sorry I'm taking up the time, but we're soon finished. Just give me 5 minutes. But hey, can you talk about you guys? I want to know about you. How old are you?
Old.
Yeah,
18 and up. 18 and up.
18
And up.
Okay. So what's your dream? What is your dream? What do you want to be?
Me, well, my ultimate goal is I like to be like my dad. He owns his own business and like machinery, so I would want to own my own business. But right now, realistically, in 5 years, I want to be the like best hairdresser I can. Like right now, I have an idol.
Mm-hmm. Who is that?
I keep forgetting. I'm bad at names, but his
Okay.
Instagram is Sugar Skull.
Okay.
Carlos Ramos. He
Yes.
went to school here.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good.
And just like trying to find my own style, I guess you could say, and see where it like takes me.
Yeah.
That's my main goal.
And you guys, what do you want to do? Make money? Own your own?
I'll try teaching.
Yeah, of course. Never stop to that.
So Fernanda wants a mentor, which is very good. Get a mentor, learn from him. It's good. Do you have assistants in the salon, or you don't have assistants?
We have in Sweden, but I'm a teacher, so when I have students, I let them work. They are never my assistant. They do the job. I just tell them what to do. I tell them step by step. So they do exactly how I would do it. So they can be my machines, and it won't end up in a mess. But so I don't use them as an assistant. Can you hold my brush? I think that is ridiculous. I mean.
Here they have a job like that. Students start as an assistant until the clients get used to them, and they are licensed. Some salons, some just get them right away, but some salons you learn from somebody, you assist somebody, and then take over, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Yes.
So perfect.
Brings out color.
Okay, now you just have to take these. You can take more. And just take it up. Sorry. Okie dokie. Okay, you take one big. Take big, sorry. So make it big. and take the spray. Because you need to use this one as a builder. Don't
Yeah.
Judge.
don't take it. Don't
Yeah.
make it pretty. Because if you do it pretty, it won't give you the volume. And when you've done that, you can work more.
I'm just gonna give you a hypothetical situation. If somebody, like, she says, oh, the bangs are too long now that you curled it, and she says she wants to go shorter in the bangs and you cut
Yeah.
it, do you suggest to re-wet it or just cut it dry? Re-wet it and blow dry it again?
No, I have to wet it again and do it like I have never done it before. You see now it gets cuter, right?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, this one is wet. I don't know why. So maybe. You don't look at that one, right? Fixing it. And just keep working with it.
We can see the wave already.
Okay. Take this up, up, up. Okay.
So cute. Yeah, very sweet. Well, make me hungry.
Hungry?
No, they said she looks like cotton candy, so she said,
Yeah.
don't get hungry.
Your treat.
Just
Yeah.
joking.
Don't get hungry. Don't eat me.
Like, he smells good though.
Do you sometimes like to use a brush to back brush it, or just you like the comb?
I like a comb like this, but who is like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and who is small. But we just.
Oh, it's a teasing comb. Yeah, it's a back brush. Yeah.
And you know, if you have time, if you really want to, I mean, if you don't have it when you do stars, you only have 30 minutes on you, so you have to just do it quick. But if you have time, then you can work with this. You can, I mean, you could keep doing this, and it will be, you know, you can really do anything with it. And don't be afraid to get it, you know. We want it to look like baby and what do you say? You know, the thing that you eat, like it's
Cotton candy.
yeah, maybe that. Okay, and let's do the other way.
Marilyn Monroe was still alive, I think they'd hire you.
Oh, okay, thank you. I would love to work for her. I would die for that. And don't get it wrong, this is not a pretty look. This is a
Runway. like the models going on the edgy, no?
No, it's not a runway look because the run looks okay, maybe here, but in Sweden and in Britain, the runway look is just wet and just a
It's
simple.
definitely not the subway.
Yeah. But I think a party look or something.
Do ladies in Sweden have longer hair, or they cut their hair because it's cold and they have to wear a hat? How does it work?
They want long hair, all of them. They
Yeah.
do a lot of extensions.
Ooh.
You do extensions?
I do extensions. I love doing extensions. And I do all of the extensions. I had so many extensions clients when I was a hairdresser, so I really learned. Okay, there you go. And now the fun part is coming.
So what are some famous or trendy looks in Sweden right now?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's blonde hair, of course. Brown, blonde, honey, and 2 white hair. 2 thin white blonde, like the Victoria's Secret models. They really love. Okay, now you're finished. Can you just shake your hair more? Can you shake it more?
Come on, shake it. If she likes this look, she will have to have it done weekly, right? For you to do it.
Yeah.
She's in every week and have you
Yeah, of course.
roll it. Some people like this style all the time, not just the party.
So good.
Okay, I think we have it. Just have fun with that. Of course. If you